What we got here today is Peyton Wise Broad's 570 Pro Champ off-road side-by-side. And as you can see, it's not very straight anymore. Pro Champ's rough, tumble, these things get beat up. We're gonna be doing a new cage on this thing here in about 45 to 50 seconds based on the video. And I just kind of wanted to touch on some things before we did that and talk to some of the safety things and what it is that so many people kind of miss a little bit when it comes to racing. Safety can sometimes be the inconvenient thing you have to pay for. The roll cages, the seats, you know, people don't want to pay top dollar for it. Understandable. It's expensive to pay a shop like us to do it. Unfortunately, when you don't, sometimes you can have some bad repercussions due to it. Fortunately, Peyton was safe, but as you can see in the video from her rollover, things like the window net not staying closed and the way her harnesses came loose on her seat, the way the seat is mounted, there's just a lot of things to this that would have been done differently had it been built somewhere like this. I just quickly kind of want to start off, touch on some of the mounting provisions. You know, Pro Champ, typically what you see in the pro level stuff, all your bars are going to be welded to a chassis. It's kind of tough when you go and plate them in like this and mount them and bolt them. I understand it's a lot more convenient that way, but it's not the best way to do it. It's not the safest way to do it. And again, you know, a rollover like this could have shown exactly why that is. Another piece that we like to kind of pride ourselves on is our actual design. We've built over 100 cages here, cars, side-by-sides, even some oddball things. And over the years, we've had the fortunate but unfortunate opportunity to have a lot of our cages tested on the track. We've seen a lot of cars crash, cars in walls, cars in other walls, cars on the roof. And really, we've always taken that opportunity to look at what damage is done to the cage, is done to the chassis, the way the energy moves around, why bars fail, if they fail. And this is a perfect example right here. So you've got a bar that has a real heavy bend in it. It's not supported on the angle. It looks cool, but you can see exactly why this corner of the cage failed the way it did. This bar kinked, it bent, it very well could have broken. That caused the window net to fail. The window net came out. She could have had an arm get outside of the car or something, had this thing come down on top of an arm. Just a lot can come from one little bar like this. And it's just a matter of a design consideration. Not having anything triangulate this corner, leaving this bar unsupported. You'll see when we finish the cage on this, there'll be a much different joint in this corner right here.
This one don't want to tack.
All right, so it's been a heck of a 3 days. Car's wrapped up now. About to take it and go deliver this to Brad and Peyton so that they can get out to ERX tomorrow and get a test run under their belt. Obviously, we did a ton of work on this thing, especially in 3 days. Full cage done. We reused some of the stuff, the dash, the rock grid on the front we were able to reuse just for time's sake. We weren't going to bother cutting the side one off, so that we cut a new one on, new roof because the old one wouldn't fit the roof line. A couple highlights here. Did the window net a lot differently. We've got a big gusset plate now that houses the actual window net. The rod sticks in a solid 2 inches so that even if some sort of deflection happened, you wouldn't see this window net come out the way that happened when she rolled that over. Another thing to point out, while there's a similar design here as our original cage, you know, with the bend in this bar, that's kind of inevitable because of the shape, but we brought this point in the cage much further back so that this bar didn't have to extend nearly as far forward. There's a much smaller angle than in the other one, and on top of it, we supported the actual bend itself with a gusset bar to tie it in. Triangulating bars between the harness bar and the main hoop. We ran a single bar corner to corner. That way it ends at a node where there's other tubing versus the other one where the bars came down, landed in the middle. There's nothing to support it. And as you saw in that one, the harness bar was bent. So clearly, you know, just again, what I said in the beginning, you know, it's not just about the welding or the tubing, it's about the design overall. So a little bit of a better design here. Remounted a switch in a little different place, get it away from some of the shrouding that was out here. Just a couple little touches here and there. Otherwise, very similar overall. Might have shed a couple pounds just in the fact that we went chromoly on this one versus the DOM on the old one. Couple less bars, really harness bar, that type of thing. Other than that, yeah, she's ready to roll. So let's go get this to her and they can go play tomorrow.